Aaron Gordon of the Orlando Magic has officially requested a trade out of Orlando. He wants to go somewhere else. He's tired of the Magic, which I look at as one of the 3 to 5 worst ran organizations in the NBA right now. And, look, the Orlando Magic, what they don't seem to understand is you can draft guys. I'm not even saying Orlando's drafted guys that were not talented. But if you keep putting young player on top of young player, and then after their first contract is up, for the most part, you're losing the guys. By the time they're ready, by the time they're established, not just physically, but mentally as well, you don't have the guys that you brought in, the guys that you wanted to kind of crop and mold into players that can be capable of winning games. By the time they're ready, they're no longer yours. They're getting away from that organization. Newsflash to NBA teams out there, because I see the Cleveland Cavaliers somewhat trying to do this again. You are not about the Golden State Warrior. You are not about to just draft 3 to 5 great young guys year after year, and then one day they figure it out. I know it's happened in the past, but it's not common. Look around. A lot of teams have tried that. It ain't working out. Minnesota has tried it. They had Wiggins and Towns together. They went out and got Russell, Edwards, and Towns. I don't see that team winning games anytime soon. We've seen multiple teams. I feel like you guys just get too disrespectful to Steph Curry. That's what I think this boils down to. Steph Curry is an all-time great, the greatest shooter of all time. And Klay Thompson, if Steph is one, Klay Thompson, top 5 greatest shooters of all time, in my estimations. Draymond Green, incredible mind, incredible playmaker at his peak, and an incredible defender at his peak. Stop sleeping on them. Steve Kerr is a really good head coach. Mark Jackson is still something in them boys, and Steve Kerr, he took it and mastered it. Bro, that's not normal. You cannot continue just to draft young talents, the Aaron Gordons, the Mo Bambas of the world. These are talents. These are really talented guys. You can look at the screen and see these are talented guys. And not to mention all the guards that they've drafted over the years. Most of them have been misses. I don't know if they're misses because they don't have the talent, or some of these guys are just misses because of that Magic organization just ain't put a great system around him. Vucevic, he's cool. He's an all-star. Respect to the brother. He gets it done night in, night out. Somebody's got to put up some stats on a bad team. I think that's what Vucevic has done. Is he really an all-star in this league? I'm not sure, but I'm not going to disrespect him in the work that he's put in. All I know is that doesn't equal a team that's going to go anywhere for anytime soon. And it's tough when you look at that team. These are not the right veterans to put around them. You're not going to have success in Orlando, and I think Aaron Gordon's just tired of it. Now, the part that baffled me was Aaron Gordon told the Orlando Magic, yo, I want to go to a team that's prime for contention. Whoa, what? You don't have a no-trade clause? Who are you? You're not going to tell me who I'm going to trade you to. You don't got no trade clause? You going wherever I can get the best package at. If I'm the Orlando Magic. They got to start thinking these things through. If I was Orlando, I would trade a couple of young talents. That's what I would do. I would just try to change the aura around the organization. Go get a veteran. Go overpay for a veteran, because that's what you need right now. You need some guys, because this is not NBA 2K. I know sometimes we get caught up in fantasy basketball and the video games. This is real life. Like, you just can't go draft young players and on NBA 2K, after 3 or 4 years, all these guys' overalls will be in the 95s. You can't just keep this. That's not how this works in real life. In real life, people have to mesh. Relationships matters. Personalities matter. Are these OGs, these veterans, these 30 and up guys in the league, are they teaching the youngins about going to the clubs, watching their money, the certain chicks to avoid on the road? These are real things that, these are real elements to life. The work that you need to put into your body. What to do, what not to do. How do you rehab? How do you recover after games? These are real components that can alter a team's success. And if the Magic don't got those type of guys in, if there's a disconnect, not to mention Vucevic, not even from this country, I do think that type of stuff matters. Who's teaching these guys? Maybe it's Terrence Ross. I don't know. Is it Evan Fournier? I'm just looking around that team and I'm thinking they need more veterans. They keep bringing in these head coaches that don't seem to get the job done with these players, don't seem to be connecting. They ain't winning anything. I'm just looking around like, yo, when does the Orlando Magic make that culture shift, go out and make a trade? It might be Aaron Gordon. He's demanded a trade out. We'll see if the Magic make that move. I know Boston's very interested in the services of Aaron Gordon. As a matter of fact, the Celtics have already offered up 2 first-round picks. Right now, the Magic are like, no. We think we can get a little more. If the trade expands, it looks like the Magic will want the Celtics to not only give you 2 first-round picks, but also attach Marcus Smart to that trade. You get Marcus Smart, 2 first-round picks. You send them over, and maybe the Orlando Magic at that point are willing to give you Aaron Gordon and even Evan Fournier. If I'm Boston, I'm doing it a little differently. Here's what I'm doing. Yo, I'll give you 2 first-round picks, and watch this, Orlando. I'll give you Kemba Walker. I don't want to give up Marcus Smart. Marcus, to me, seems to be the glue piece to what Boston's trying to do. He seems to be, and I'm not in that organization. I'm not in that locker room. I've met Jaylen Brown, interviewed Jaylen Brown before, but I don't know him personally. Outside looking in, it looks like Marcus Smart has the ear of Tatum and Brown for whatever reason more than Kemba does. When I'm watching the Celtics games, sometimes to me, Tatum and Brown look like the veterans more than Kemba does. Kemba's the one taking ill-advised shots. Smart, a guy that hustles every play, you're going to get the respect of your locker room. Also, Marcus Smart, much more culture from them places. I don't know where Kemba from, not disrespecting or knocking his background, but Smart's got their ear. He's probably a more vocal piece than Kemba is. If I'm Danny Ainge and the Celtics, I'm trying my best to keep Smart. If that means maybe we got to give up on Kemba, a guy that, let's keep in mind, they didn't have to do much to bring Kemba in. It was essentially a 3-team trade. Kyrie went about his ways. The Celtics went and brought in Kemba. The Hornets went and got Terry Rozier. I'm thinking to myself, it wasn't the biggest risk, and we save a little money in the process. Trade out Kemba's big-time contract that we paid him. Bring in Evan Fournier, a guy that can come off my bench and light it up. He could be what we thought Gordon Hayward was going to be for us, a scorer that can knock down that shot late in games. And I get a big, and we all know the Celtics have been in desperate need of an athletic big down low, a guy that not only can make some plays on offense, but also read and make some plays on defense. Is Aaron Gordon the ideal fit for me on defense? He is not, but he's better than what I got. He moves his feet a lot better than Robert Williams or Daniel Tice does, and I like Tice, but he's not great on defense. He's better than what they got. Robert Williams gets it done on the offensive end, but Aaron Gordon can be everything Robert Williams is on offense, understand me, but also be everything Daniel Tice is on defense. You get a 2-for-1 in one gentleman, and Aaron Gordon can space the floor a little bit too with that jumper. That, if I'm the Celtics, y'all can have Kemba. Y'all can have those first-round picks. All they've done is accumulate picks over the years and really not did much with them. Y'all can have the picks. Y'all can have Kemba. Let me get Evan Fournier, and then let me get Aaron Gordon since he's demanding a trade anyway, and we can call it a trade. I'm not sure that one gets done, and I don't know. Look, I don't know if the Celtics put Marcus Smart in that trade. They may. I'm not sure if Aaron Gordon's trade demand gets done at the deadline, but I'm just telling y'all what I would do. Catch full new episodes of FERRO's music-based platform every day only on YouTube at It's Mr.Taliaferro. You can also find clips, updates, giveaways, and more on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, also at It's Mr.Taliaferro. For all basketball fans, make sure you tune in to FERRO's daily highlights, reports, and commentary on YouTube at Hoops FERRO, and even more updates on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hoops FERRO as well.